Hi, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I changed my spot. I'm not in my usual place. Basically, every day I record my videos by sitting down at my bed or at my room. But today I am out. I am on the top of the roof, and the reason that I have decided this place to record podcast because when I am sitting on a bed at that time, mostly when I come back from office, I feel very uh, I feel very tired, and it seems like that why should I record videos, how it's gonna help me? Instead, let me sleep, let me record tomorrow, and and maybe today I'll just go to sleep. So this is my usual habit, but today I decided to stop that practice. Instead of that, I thought that why not I should go out means go up on the roof and record videos from there. This is going to help me to breathe some fresh air. Obviously, I'm in Delhi, so it's very hard for me to say that I am breathing fresh air, but in the morning time, at least you will get better air quality. That is what I feel. Still, it is not that air that you guys think so that I am breathing. Well, this is my only objective of changing my place so that I'll not feel tired or not feel more tiredness, right? So I am just standing, walking and recording my videos. So the good news here is that I already completed my 50 podcast video. I know that I am way much behind my target, which was 450 videos are pending. My target was uploading 500 videos, but having said that, 50 is a milestone for me. I am treating it as a big milestone because I never expected that I'm able to achieve the 50 mark, because initially when I started I was boost up with confidence, discipline, and a lot of things that were running in my head. But suddenly I lose all the control on my thoughts, on the activities, and the laziness is keep coming back and ask me not to record, not to practice, and this is going to be a normal task. You are going to learn everything by your own, but it's not happens. It's not happen. You have to put a lot of effort. You have to put your 100% effort by speaking, by listening, understanding, I be into the situation. But the one of the best way is recording more and more, speaking more and more. If you give more time on the recordings and listening, then it's going to help you out. Now so well, the 50 is completed. Now my target is to go small, 10 videos, then 10 again, then 10 again. That's how I'm going to achieve my 100. I am pretty much confident that after 500 videos I will be fluent than anyone whom I see as of now, because 500 is a very big target that I have given to myself. Well, let's start today's video. A lot of talk has been done by me. Let's me speak about something. So today I was listening to one of the video, and the video was about how the entire government has been changed in Venezuela. So it was all about how US invaded Venezuela, and how they kidnapped or their president and asked him to leave the place and bring him back to United States, where they put him under the observation inside the jail and framed various charges like being involved in the drugs cartel and corruption and and not following the democracy. Basically, this is a pattern, a very common pattern of USA. Anyone can easily be find out that this is not happening because the US wanted Venezuela to follow the democratic rule. They wanted to uh, create a peace, reduce the drug involvement, and remove the dictatorship. Because if this the conditions, so they would have first uh, attacked Mexico, from where the majority of drug cartel runs, that is very close to USA. The second thing, if they wanted to remove dictatorship, then why not they should attack South Korea, North Korea, where the King Jong, the world biggest dictatorship, and if they wanted to remove it, then go ahead and remove that dictatorship and create a example around the world that you can do this thing. And if they wanted to uh, prevent human rights and all, then go to Saudi Arabia and all these oil countries, and start in improving them. But US is not going to do all these things. And the Trump, if I'm saying the US, which directly means here the Trump, because the main motive behind is not just creating this situation, but the main problem, the main advantage for USA is that they wanted to take control of Venezuela. And how they can get a control? Once they will capture their president, because Venezuela is rich with oils. And if I go back and tell you the story, the Venezuela and United States were very close friend from 1950, I can say so, till 2015, because the the Venezuela is oil producing nation, and the USA is directly getting a lot of oil. Many US companies has invested a lot there to get crude oil, and the crude oil they get from Venezuela is heavy crude oil, that is different from the normal crude oil generally we'll get from the rest of the places. That's how this is again comes under the very important category for United States. Though in 2015, what happened that the USA discovered their own oil reserves, where they become, after extracting the oil, they become the world top exporter, or the most oil producing nation around the world. But in suddenly what happened that the Trump got very much into the Venezuela. In fact, not only the Venezuela, the Trump wanted a lot of country. He wanted to invade these countries and get their wealth out of it. So this is the tactic he is following from every place. Recently, we have seen that he threatened Greenland and asked them to be a part of United States, and also asked the European countries, Denmark specifically, that if Denmark wanted to sell the Greenland to USA, and he called it a piece of ice. And the similar situation happened when he called Canada as 51st state of America and called the president of Canada as a governor, not as a president. So I think the world situation is being changed by him many times. Sometimes he put a tariff across the countries, every countries. In India, he placed a 50% tariff, and now it reduced to 18, but still it's very high. So I think the world order has been changed. It is changed by the Donald Trump, and the very few people know that what exactly is going to happen. The world is full of surprises nowadays, and that Trump is the one who is playing around the corners. But I think the what I have observing from this entire game that has been played by the Donald Trump is the USA is losing their credibility, and on the other hand, China is pushing with full effort so that they can get the hold of the entire world. Now there are two superpowers which are fighting with each others in between. The US, as they are being valued because they have their dollar floating around the world, they have some upper hand. But I think soon, if everything goes in a similar way, then USA is first of all lose their credibility whatsoever built by their previous presidents, and China will going to become a emerging superpower. That is what I feel after seeing the situation. But the Venezuela thing was uh, totally not good. The right word would be not appreciative at all, because if USA can invade, send their fighter jet or helicopters to a president house and capture that person and bring him and his wife to America, and then frame the charges, conduct a court case, that is first thing, that how any country can breach the border of other countries and send their army, commandos, and later then capture the president, not a terrorist, not a normal person, but a president of country. So this is a question. So that's how I'm going to end my podcast, and have a great day.